Whoa. WrestleMania. Yep. What was WrestleMania Night 2? It was Two-Faced, my second favorite villain from Batman's Rogues Gallery. The only way to get by in a WrestleMania like this is to get ourselves some respect. Fear. That's how we get respect. Have TKO matches. Show them how we do things. We must be fair, though. This is a night full of pageantry and wrestling. Screw wrestling! Show commercials and advertisements. That's how we get money. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry, I turned Harvey Dent into Mr. Krabs there for a moment. WrestleMania night, all of them was Two-Face. One half was good, one half was bad. And I'm sorry, but like a lot of the marks out there, I like a little bit more wrestling in my WrestleMania. This is a hacks recap of WrestleMania in its entirety, all at once. We're taking it all at once. You've heard from the best, now hear from the rest. Like and subscribe to this channel. Become part of the PWO. Penn's recap of Night 2 coming later tonight or tomorrow morning. God help us all. Like I said in my recap, let's ball. Let's get into Night 1. No pre-show, no preamble, because God hates us all. WrestleMania took place at the Allegiant Stadium, the Roomba Dome out there in Las Vegas that sits all the way at the south end of the Strip with a little connecting tunnel out there by Mandalay Bay. John Cena welcomes us to WrestleMania, who's now in a suit. That man is coming to sell you insurance, ladies and gentlemen. But enough about that. Night 1 kicked off on ESPN DOS with The Vision and IShowSpeed taking on the Usos in LA Knight. Well, so much for my hack theory coming true. So much for that. My dream angle died before it even had a chance to get off the ground. This was a television match. This should have been on Raw on Monday. And credit to IShowSpeed. He got to live the dream that we all did. All right? Yes, I'm jealous that him and his boys were out in Vegas all week. I'm jealous that he got to sit in the Undertaker's casket and go, out of the casket, like we all dream of doing. He got in a match. He did a bump. He did a thing. He hit the bad guys, and now the bad guys don't like him. And something. The good guys win. LA Knight actually got the pinfall victory. Good for him. So now the WWE can go, you see, we gave LA Knight the pinfall. We like him, Marks. That'll shut you up. So, yeah, and this could have been done on television. Could have been an email. This didn't belong on Mania, but I kind of like what Jack the Jobber said. It's kind of like the Attitude Era WrestleManias where you send out the comedy tag team to get the crowd all juiced up and ready to go. Kind of served that purpose. Could have been an email. Up next was Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu. Drew, my boy, coming out with the sword and the long leather trench coat. I love it. And yeah, Jacob Fatu looked really good. It was a standard WWE hardcore match. This was not an unsanctioned match. An unsanctioned match means that the company is not held responsible for any injuries that happen in this match, and the ref is only there to count the pinfall. That's what an unsanctioned match is. This was a false count anywhere, or a no DQ. That's what this should have been. And it would have accomplished what it was supposed to be. This was your standard, fair, plunder WWE match. And it was fine for what it was. Jacob Fatu, backflip through a table, 1, 2, 3. Drew takes some time off to do a Highlander, and Jacob Fatu, go see the main event Night 2. I think that's where we're going to send you next. Up next is the women's tag match. The Irresistible Forces, Flair versus Flair and Bliss versus Bayley and Lyra versus Brie Bella. Nikki was not cleared, but guess who comes in return? Paige here. Yes, Paige is back. who's been away from wrestling for 10 years. What's she been doing the past 4 years, Michael Cole? She's been away for the past 4 years. But what she's been doing for the past 4 years, Michael Cole? Nothing. In all seriousness, though, it was good to see Paige there. Did what they were supposed to do. Nikki Bella still did general shenanigans, and helped her and her sister and their new friend become tag champions. Sure, I got the result I wanted. It counts. So, yeah, told you they were going to put the belts on the Bellas. Told you they care about moments. They don't care about belts. Up next was AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. And the entrances were fine. Becky's band tried to do a live performance, but they turned out to be Milli Vanilli. Google it. And then came AJ Lee out with a bunch of other little AJ Lees following her and skipping down to the ramp. And wait a minute, a bunch of AJ Lees. Do you know what that means? It means that FFV is the first family in the great colony of Chicago, because it's here-a-lee, there-a-lee, everywhere-a-lee, there-a-lee, when you're going down the ring, shortly, here-a-lee, there-a-lee, when you're losing immediately. Oh yes, the FFV is the first family of the great town of Chicago. Yes. Oh, it's a 1776 reference. I've been waiting for that to happen. Becky Lynch wins due to things. And AJ Lee, oh, it's not a goodbye. It's just to see you soon. Bye. Go on. Skedaddle. Go. So who's Becky going to face next? I don't know. I wonder what Io Sky's doing. Up next is, excuse me. Up next is the best match of the night by default, two of the sweetest words in the English language, as Seth Rollins, excuse me, took on Gunther. God, I drank water to replenish my throat, and I end up choking on it. Seth Rollins versus Gunther. Best match of the night by default. Yeah, these two went out there and just had a damn good match. I don't know what else to say. You know, Gunther did fine with it, and Seth is still Seth. Came out like smoke from Mortal Kombat. Gotta get those movie trailers out, right? Screw the wrestling. Let's get ads out there. Because I don't care about Seth Rollins. I want to see when Street Fighter's coming out. But in all seriousness, good match between these two. About what you'd expect, but there was interference. Welcome back, Braun Breaker, who decided to go back up the ramp and just went Leroy Jenkins down the ramp and speared Seth, because he really had to put on the brakes because he was probably going really, really fast. The memes that were created from this were spectacular from this. And it resets everybody's expectations to where we're going to get Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker to carry us through the spring. Sure. And Gunther, well, considering what happens at night 2, somebody quick, spin the wheel to see what we're going to do with them. Up next was, oh God, the Women's World Championship match between Stephanie Valkyrie and Liv Morgan. All right, this was the tragedy of the weekend. First off, Liv's entrance. Oh God, look, I was there through the 2000s blonde girl pop era of Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Jessica Simpson, the anti of those, Avril Lavigne, etc., Shakira, you know that. I was there through that. And that's what this felt like this entrance was. It was trying to be that 2000s blonde-haired teeny bop. And why? Why did we need this? And, oh, Liv Morgan's trouble, blah, blah, that something. If I sing it, it'll get stuck in my head. It's an earworm song. And It's a shame that these two women were given less than 7 minutes to work with. No story could be told. Moves, moves, moves. Ladies, ladies, ladies. Oblivion, Miss, something, Devil's Kiss. Oblivion, and we're done. It's a shame. It's a shame. These two women deserve better. They deserved a good, healthy 15 minutes. There wasn't even Dom shenanigans. I mean, there were some Judgment Day shenanigans, but the match was too short to really exemplify what the Judgment Day could do and show that Liv had the numbers game. I mean, she did, but it was 7 freaking minutes. You can't do anything with that. This isn't AEW where they're told to have 7 minutes and figure it out. This is 7 minutes, make room for ads, and wrap it up, ladies. We have more important things to do. We've got Wheatley vodka to sell. Now get out there and keep it under 6.5 minutes. We got dude wipe ads we got to run. So Liv Morgan wins. Stephanie Valkyr by Liv. Sure. Next. Up next was the propaganda number segment as John Cena announced how many people there were. Give him the propaganda number, John. Give him the propaganda number. But the highlight of night one of them, was Bianca Belair came out to reveal that she is with child. Congratulations, Bianca. You and Montez Ford will have a beautiful, healthy baby boy and or girl. And it is true. When women are pregnant, they have a glow to them. And my goodness, did Bianca look like she could illuminate the entire strip. Congratulations, Bianca. Hope everything goes well. And in the words of Red Green, remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. Next, it's main event o'clock, everyone. Oh no, it's Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I don't wanna. There's gonna be Pat McAfee out there. I don't wanna. And there was 45 minutes in between the end of the match of Liv and Steph and the start of a main event. And I'm not blaming John Cena and Bianca for this. 45 minutes. That's entrances. That's ads. That's stupid crap. Not Bianca. 45 minutes and it brought the night to a grinding halt. And then Pat McAfee just had to doink Cody on the head before the main event started, and then fighting and scrapping, and in comes a wild jelly roll to smash Pat through a table, and he gets stretchered out, and again the match is brought to a grinding halt. And finally Cody and Randy fight, and they fight. Oh boy, I get to see heel Randy Orton from 2009. I liked him. He'll be great. He'll be popular. What? Obafemi? What? Who? What? Where? When? Who? What? Where? God, this match is a cure for insomnia. I mean, Cody tried to do heelish stuff, but then Randy kept selling his back. Ooh, mi lumbago! And why is Cody acting like a heel and Randy's a face? None of this worked. The mix didn't work. And Randy gets an RKO, and in comes Pat McAfee in a ref shirt and a neck brace. Okay, that's kind of stupid, but it works. And comes in, all right, he's going to do the 1, 2, 3, quick pin, new champion, and counts the same. Randy gets mad that he didn't count quick enough. RKO to Pat McAfee, Cody Rhodes, Crossroads, 1, 2, 3, we're done. I mean, a way you could have done was with Pat was a 1, 2, man, my neck, ow, 3. But no, this feels like a night where TKO got everything it wanted and nobody liked it. Everybody hated it. I have the videos to prove it. Go watch Chiseled Adonis for his just absolute decimation of this night. Also watch my video too, like and subscribe. But my God, night 1 sucked. I hope night 2 will be better. So we go to Sunday night, night dos. That's French. And out comes Obafemi, yeah, and just hits, and here comes his music. Look at that, man. Look at all that beef, yeah. And then I was watching highlights to get caught up on it through my headphones, and Oba's music, oh my God, the dun, da 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 dun, ba 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 bum, ba da da dum, bum bum bum, ba 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 bum, and he's just strutting down the ramp, dun da 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 dun, da 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 dun, listening. Oba chants everywhere. He's trying not to smile. He's as happy as Larry. And I have a new third favorite modern song now. It's Oba, dun dun da 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 dum. It gets your feet moving. It's great. I love it. This stuff is what more stuff that Def Rebel should be doing. Make stuff that's catchy and just get stuck in your head. Because now I want to hear more of Oba. And out comes Brocky Brock. Hi. And he comes in, and the two have a 5-minute hoss match. That's what this is. It's Sunday night. And what do you eat on Sunday night? Meat. 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 Meat's back on the menu, boys. Great big hoss match. Two men collide. F5 to Oba. Does nothing to him. Choke slam to Brock Lesnar. Oba bomb to Brock. 1, 2, 3. And Oba is your new Lord and Savior. Hear ye, hear ye. Brock Lesnar is retiring. Wait, what? He's taking off his boots and gloves in the ring? And he's leaving them there? And Paul Heyman's legitimately crying? He's walking up the ramp, waving, does the heart over his chest thing. Paul Heyman's in real tears? Is he really going to... Brock's really retiring? Here? I'm 75% convinced that this is his actual retirement. Kind of makes sense. I mean, we're all thinking it's going to be Gunther at SummerSlam in Minnesota. That kind of makes sense. Or maybe you do the Hall of Fame announcement there, bring out Undertaker, because that's what he does, to make that announcement there. It just feels weird that it's here. I don't mind it. It's a genuine surprise. But the other 25%, I wonder if Gunther starts picking on Paul and starts saying, bring him back. I was supposed to do it. Bring him back. And then Brock has enough of that and says, take your hands off my man. You'll get your match. That might happen. But anyway, 10 out of 10, no notes. Up next was the ladder match, which was your standard match. And I was wrong. Javon Evans did not win. He was there to do one thing and one thing only. A super OG cutter to Rusev off the turnbuckle to the letter, because remember, Javon Evans, he's a bouncy thing. Penta did a Mexican destroyer with JD McDonough, nearly got broken in half. Who hasn't? Rey Mysterio was there. Surprisingly, we had a showdown between Rey and Penta, and it looked interesting. And after all that, Penta won. I mean, it was your fine, bog standard, ladder match. Fine. I'm not going to say it's terrible. It's not. But when a certain other company is being more innovative and creative with ladder matches, maybe some other company needs to step up their game a little bit. Just saying. Up next was Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. Okay, this was the low tide point of the night. Nothing against Trick and Sami. Nothing against them. Good luck following up that ladder match. As Sami Zayn came out to his usual wonderful ska entrance, and out came Trick Williams with Little Yachty, who brought out Trick, who had an absurdly long coat and tail that went 50 yards the other way. I mean, is somebody getting married that we don't know about? I mean, Trick, my God, man. Yeah, sure. But, wow, what's he going to do? just yank on the thing and the whole thing is just going to go right back up the ramp. So Trick and Sammy had a match. It was 6 minutes. It was quick. Little Yeti got involved, as we all thought he would. And you have a new U.S. champion. I don't know what else much more to say. It was just 6.5 minutes. Up next was Dom Dom taking on the Damon, Finn Balor, and Dominic coming out on his cardboard throne with many other luchas underneath him. Ma, don't interrupt me. I'm on my throne. I made it myself. And he was dressed up like Santos, the great Mexican luchador. Oh, no, Dom, you're not Santos. I've seen Santos take on vampire women and travel back in time to find Dracula's treasure. I know the Santos, and you're not him. And then out came the Damon, Finn Balor, who looked amazing. He got lost in a ton of red streamers. And they has match. This was a bog standard street fight. Oh, yeah, it got made a street fight earlier in the night because Dom ran his mouth and Adam Pearce went, oh, you can beat him in any type of match. Street fight it is. Just sign right here. There you go. Have fun. And I would like to have seen what this match would have been without all the hardcore stuff. I mean, it was fine. It had some good spots in it. But it was I never really felt that Dom was going to win this. I mean, we all knew that Damon was going to win, and he did. No reason to think otherwise. So maybe that's done. That's all done in here, and maybe Dom can go to CMML for a few months. Up next was Rhea Ripley taking on Jade Cargill for the Women's Championship. Jade's entrance was great. A goddess coming down to enact holy vengeance upon all of us. It looked really cool. And then out came Rhea Ripley, who, as usual, is spectacular. Her entrance was great. A little long in the tooth, but as usual. And the two had a really good match. It was the best Jade Cargill match she's had to this point. The two women had good chemistry, worked really well together. And Jade's new faction did interfere, but Rhea had backup. Oh, it's Io Sky. Got to get her on the card somehow. She comes in, does a moonsault, takes out Jade's faction. Jade goes for Jaded. Really smooth counter by Rhea to go beneath the legs, come back up, and bam, Riptide on Jade. 1, 2, 3, new champion. And Rhea celebrates with Io, and Rio leaps, and Rhea holds her up with one arm because she's that freaking strong. And the two celebrate and hold and lean heads, and I'm like, kiss her, you fool. But first off, I need a manga or an anime of these two, of Wrestlers by Day and Demon Hunters by Night, number one. Number two, sure, Rhea's your new champion. It was the best Jade match. It could set up a good feud for these two throughout the spring. I wouldn't mind it. And, maybe we get Rhea and Io at some point. Maybe Io wins Queen of the Ring to go after Rhea. And we get that in Minneapolis. But that's none of my business. Next, and it's not main event, as John Cena comes out once more. John, tell him the propaganda number. As John comes out, announces the propaganda number. Out comes Miz, and Miz is here. Incoming Danhausen in 3, 2, 1, cast. Yep, right on time. And I like Danhausen. He brought out a bunch of little people. Michael Cole called them the M word a lot. So, okay, maybe we're allowed to say that again. And Danhausen, his music, it's very cartoony. It's you are cursed. Danhausen. Very nice, very evil. Danhausen. Do. It's just weird. But anyway, Danhausen, he's great. He's great for a comedy segment. He knows what he's supposed to do, and he does it very well. John tried not to crack up over it. They had a great moment. Delightful. Danhausen got his blimp this weekend. Fine. Great. It was a nice palate cleanser. Let everybody a chance to go to the bathroom and get ready for its main event o'clock, everyone, as it's Roman Reigns taking on CM Punk for the big gold belt. And Roman coming out to his head of the table music, yeah, with drums, live drum, and a piano intro with an opera singer belting to the rafters. And then the LEDs lit up with Roman temple aesthetics, the pillars as Roman came out. Oh, God. A Zeus godlike descending from a temple to kick ass and take initials. Beautiful. Wonderful. The staging was great for this. Roman looked like a freaking god. Guess who's winning? And out comes CM Punk. Why is he sitting on top of the Roomba Dome? And he comes walking out. The old ROH music from Punk playing. And he just comes out. It's still quiet. No music. Taps the stage. Yells, "It's clobbering time." And there's the Punk entrance. Great big sing-along by everyone. This feels like an actual main event. And the two went at it for nearly 35 minutes. It was a little slow to start, a little long in the tooth at some point, but great story they were told as Roman wanted his title back. Punk is the old gunslinger. He's given it everything he's got. But Roman, who looked like a million bucks, just was more powerful. Guillotine chokes on Punk. Good reversals. GTS is countered. Spears countered. Stealing of Ulafalas by Punk. Trying to do a Superman punch. Great mind games, by the way. And Roman wins after a spear. And Punk just didn't have enough in the tank to keep fighting Roman, though. I would have liked one more beat at the end before the spear where Roman was just kind of holding Punk up and Punk just yells out something like, "You!" Or instead of the one, he just gives the you know what to Roman. One last defiant moment before Roman spears him out of his boots. And 1, 2, 3, Roman Reigns has won the big gold belt. The one that was made because he held the other belt so freaking long. And Roman's on top again. Hold the fingers up. Our new head at the table is back. And Roman went on the post-game to say, no more part-timing. We're going to settle things right. So Roman's settling in until he's got to do Street Fighter. So Night 2's main event actually felt like WrestleMania. Night 2 mostly felt like WrestleMania. Night 1 was TKO shenanigans. So, yeah. And we're going to do this in Saudi next year. World War III permitting. So that is it for my hacks review of WrestleMania 42. Pittsburgh Penguins recaps coming this week. Hopefully they go beyond next weekend. And I don't know. Maybe I'll do Backlash. I don't know. Or I'll keep the hockey stuff going. Like and subscribe. Join the PWO, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow for the recap of Pens Flyers Game 2. Let's go, Pens. And hope you enjoyed Mania. Or love-hated it. Who knows? We'll catch you next time.